Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Claire. Today I'm sharing with you how I made this simple shoe organizer using cardboard, and I'll link all the other material in the description box below. I cut out 10 pieces of cardboard, and the dimensions for these are 37 inches by 11 inches, and these will be making the shelves for my organizer. I used the clear glue to pair these up into two, so in total I'll be having 5 shelves. I also use hot glue for the edges just to make sure it really sticks and the edges don't open up. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn the notification bell so that you're notified every time that I have new uploads. Thank you! If you don't really have a big cardboard, you can as well just join different pieces just as I did here, and then it will make nice shelf and strong enough as well. These are the 5 boards that I've glued together, and now I'll be adding tape on the edges just to make them smooth. This will make it easy for me to add the contact paper. I'll be covering all these 5 pieces with this contact paper that I got from Lowe's. I just really had to make sure I remove all the air bubbles with this contact paper and make this shelf really smooth and looking really nice. I covered all the pieces, both ends, with the paper, and this is how they look like. I then cut out small boards. These were 12 in total. I covered them with white contact paper, and the dimensions are 8 inches by 11 inches, and these will be making the dividers in the shelf. So for this shelf, I'll be making rails where I will be putting my small cardboards to make the dividers, and I'll be making them at 9.2 inches apart. I used a knife and a ruler to help me make these grooves, and I didn't cut all the way to the bottom. You just cut a little bit and open it up, and this is where I will be putting the small boards. I made 3 of these grooves. And then I use hot glue to attach my small boards into these grooves. I had to hold this board for a while so the glue can dry, and you can also add E6000 to make it a little bit more stronger so it doesn't really fall apart. This is how the boards look like, and I did the same procedure for all the other boards as well. For the back of this organizer, I got this large box from Walmart, and the dimensions are 22 inches by 18 inches, and I just glued the 2 ends together, and then the edges I just put tape as well, and then I'll also be covering it with white contact paper that I used before. So for the extreme sides of the organizer, I cut out these 2 boxes. The dimensions are 11.5 inches by 40 inches. I did the same procedure, and I'll be covering them with white contact paper as well. This is how I'll be arranging these boards. The extreme big board will be at the back, and then the other 2 will be in the sides, and then the rest of the boards will just be glued together using E6000 and hot glue as well. Then also at the top, I'll be having just an empty space to put other decor items. So this is how the shelf will be, and now I'll just be gluing. So at first I used E6000 and hot glue. I started with the bottom shelves, and then I'll be gluing them upwards. I put glue on all the ends that will be meeting the back cardboard, just to make sure it will be strong enough to hold the load. And then I glued the second shelf. I think the challenge here was just to align these boards to make sure they're in a straight line and they don't go overboard, because I'll have to put the ending boards as well. And I wanted these squares to really be organized and the same dimensions. So at some point I made it stand to be able to see how it would look like, and then I glued other parts including the side covers to just cover up and finish the entire shelf. On all the bonding parts, I made sure I use E6000 and hot glue. This will help the bonds to really be strong and not fall apart, and also the shelf to be strong enough to hold whatever load that I'll be putting in. This is how the organizer looks like for now. I tried to align these dividers, but it was really hard, so I'll just cover it up. And then I also decided to use the space on the sides, so I'll be making triangular shelves for my shoes. So I got this cardboard 20 inches by 7 inches, and I just divided it. The middle part is 10 inches, and then the rest I'll just be folding the ends to make my shelf. This is how the design looks like, but because the cardboard is really hard, so I used the knife to cut it a little bit so I'm able to fold it. I made the folds along all the lines that I had drawn out on both ends of this board, and then this is the shape of the shelf that I'll be having. And then I covered it with contact paper like before, and now the folding was still easy, so I didn't really need to make any adjustments. And this is what I'll be gluing on the sides of the shelf. This is how the arrangement will look like, and I'll just be using hot glue. Just be careful, hot glue really burns, so you don't want to touch it when it's really hot. So I attached one end first, and then I attached the other end as well. I didn't do the base because the shelf was really tight enough and nothing could really pass through. To cover up these dividers, I used this flower wrap. I ordered this online, and I just covered only the columns, and I left the rows just the way they were, and I think it really came out a little bit much better than how it was looking before. And I'm just so excited about it, and it's really strong enough, so I was happy about that as well. And then also this is how the shelves on the sides look like. So this is where I'll be putting my baby shoes, and they were really strong, and I just love how the whole arrangement really came out and how I was able to arrange the shoes. And also I was excited that I had some space up where I could put some decor and just make this place really look nice. I'm just so glad with this organizer. And I also put my husband's shoes and a few of my shoes and my baby shoes, and everything just came out so perfect. If you did love this, please give me a thumbs up and share this video as well. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you're notified every time that I upload. Check out my description box for other inspirations with DIYs and decors. I thank you guys so much for your support. and I'll see you next time. Bye!